Good morning, live from the Bemidji Curling Club as we get ready for this morning's draw here at 9 a.m. A balmy 27 degrees here in Bemidji. Action starting. We are with Pool A this morning. Our feature sheet, as always, is sheet 3. We are finishing up with our LSD shots. Second practice being completed. Before long, we'll have action on this sheet. Yellow rocks being thrown by Ella Wendling and Benji Paral. They're coached by Jim Wendling. And the red rocks by Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland. And their coach is Craig Fleming. Fathers of the two ladies curling are their coaches on each team. A lot of similarities here. Got a battle of two Ellas. We also have Jackson and Benji are both members of the Eau Claire Club. Ella belongs to the Wausau Club, that's Ella Wendling, whereas Ella Fleming belongs to the Chaska Club. Wendling Paral against Fleming Bestland. Ella Wendling and her partner Benji Paral, we had the good pleasure of broadcasting another of the games. They are 1-3 at this time. Ella Fleming and her partner Jackson Bestland are 3-1. Coming in that LSD, this one the counterclockwise turn. Pretty nice. To the button. I've been amazed at how well these to the button shots are with their LSDs. As you can see on this sheet, that's quite precise. Some of us club curlers would tend to say, well, if we can get it in the house, we're pretty happy. Probably not real happy unless they get it right touching the button anyway. Having the yellow rocks, Wendling and Paral. Red rocks, Fleming and Bestland. My name is Kent Barr, one of the old dinosaurs from the Bemidji Curling Club. Bemidji started out with the curling club here in 1935. This building was constructed in 1967. Part of the city of Bemidji had this complex. Half of it is skating hockey rink. And then the other half here being the curling club. A lot of renovations here in the last few years for the Bemidji Curling Club. A new plant, which was a major undertaking by our club. If you look close, there's some new metal on the side of the walls. Painting, the arena, and also even the ice. Concrete below has been painted white. You see all the ads out on these sheets. These ads were in the past changing over to vinyl, so it can be reuse those each year as long as the sponsor stays with us. It helps defray some of the costs of running a curling club. There you see Kevin Fenner doing the last minute mop on sheet 3. Kevin Fenner, been a long time member of this curling club and an active member and ice keeper. Doing a great job for us. You might recognize that Fenner name, Mark Fenner. Cooch is curling with The Stapira rink, one of the USCA teams. Mark Fenner, nicknamed Cooch. We'll have draws here at 9, 12, 4, and 7:30 today. I changed that. It's 9, 12:30, 4, and 7:30. Again, that's 9 a.m., which we're at here now. 12:30, 4 p.m., and 7:30. Both teams will be setting out their predetermined position with the predetermined rock position, that is. The hammer shot will be the team with the best LSD, and that rock will be placed in the back of the 4-foot, right down the center. That'll be the red stones of Fleming and Bestland. They will have the hammer. Wendling and Paral in light blue sweatshirts. We'll be throwing first stones. The dark sweatshirts are Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland's colors today on their sweatshirts, but we'll have the red rocks. Well, in the hack, Ella Wendling. Ella out of the Wausau Curling Club. Wausau Curling Club will be hosting the Senior Bonspiel this year, towards the end of February, about a month from now. Here comes that draw in. Right to that red rock, and the back house bumps it back about 3-4 inches, maybe 6. Our official sitting down there is Brian Glynn. He's from the Bemidji Curling Club. Ella Fleming trying to duplicate that, draw it to the button. There's some hard sweeping going on by Jackson Bestland. Nice rock to the button. Tilts that back a little bit, that stone, the yellow stone. Red sitting 1, yellow 2nd, red 1 and 3. Cannot take a rock out of play until the 4th stone. Much more draw shots being thrown, of course. Owning that button is important. A little tap out, and yellow is now sitting 2. Benji Paral. Beautiful shot by Benji. We already have 4 rocks in the 4-foot. This is Jackson Bestland. Drawing right to that yellow stone, Wendling and Paral. tap that yellow one a little off to the left. Yellow is still sitting 2. They'll be coming around the other direction from the left side in. Broom was held between the 8-foot and the 12-foot, right on that line. You'll see this right about that last ad start turning sharply to the center. The teams have to put in their mind before that turn starts, because it snaps hard. That curls enough over so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to tap that red rock. Tap it back into playing position. Or at least into counting position. 27 below here in Bemidji, but it's warm in the cozy confines of the Bemidji Curling Club. Fine traditions going on here, continue to go on. The first mixed double bonspiel in 2007 was held here in Bemidji, and held one other time, and now this being our 3rd go around with mixed doubles. That draw coming in from the left side by Ella Fleming. It does tap the yellow stone. A little bit of a change to that. Notice all the rocks thrown so far are touching or in the 4-foot. That's precision, my friends. These folks own the 4-foot. Benji Paral in the hack. Ready to deliver another one of his stones. I believe these two teams are pretty closely matched in ability and performance. Although the red stones of Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland are sitting at 3 and 1. Wendling Paral are 1 and 3. Here comes that rock into the house. To the button. Eight stones, either in the 4-foot or touching a 4-foot. Yellow sitting 1st and 2nd. Red 3rd. And Yellowstone 4. Tough decisions here, what to call. Bestland and Fleming. I believe you might see a wick shot on that red rock that's on the right. Try to wick that back into the shot rock. Jackson Bestland from the Eau Claire Curling Club. Jackson's throwing the 2nd through the 4th rocks, at least this end. They can change that up whenever they prefer. Waiting for it to curl. Starts to curl here. You need to be ready. The rock's gonna move. Gonna move. Gonna move. Rubs on the top one. Does bump it back. It is touching the button. Perhaps second stone. Team of Paral, Wendling here. Both from Wisconsin curling clubs. Wendling, Mossa. Paral from Eau Claire, as is Jackson Bestland, their opponent. Wendling Paral, coached by Jim Paral, or I'm sorry, Jim Wendling, Ella's father. Team of Fleming and Bestland are coached by Craig Fleming, the Ella Fleming's father. Yellow trying to guard that red rock that they would try to wick in so that they don't have a shot at that. It would be close, it would be very tight to get through and tap that red stone. Last stone. Those predetermined rocks do count for points if they're eligible. Ella Fleming is going to be throwing this fairly hard. Trying to scatter those yellow rocks. And what's going to happen with the connection? A perfect shot there, giving red a score of 1. Ella Fleming came to curl, as you can see right here on that shot. Beautiful call. Beautiful call, beautiful shot. Rocks will be set up here. Yellow with hammer. Set that rock in the back of the 4-foot, touching the very back of the 4-foot, right down the center of the lane. This ice sheet, along with other 3 that are being played on, has been very fast this week. Been getting times of close to 27 seconds for the full sheet. That is a time from the hog line to stop, when it stops at the T line. We consider 27-second ice. You pretty much set the rock down and blow on it, and it'll shoot down the sheet. One nothing. Second action. On behalf of the Bemidji Curling Club, my name is Kent Barr. I'm your host on these broadcasts. throughout this week. How about that for a draw? Ella Fleming. Taps that yellow rock back to the 8-foot. She's sitting on the back half of the button right now. This is Ella Wendling, Wausau's own. That rock is curling quite hard. It's going to be very hard to get it by the red stone. A little lighter. Weight would have been pretty good if they could have got it by. Here comes Jackson Bestland. Jackson is throwing the 2, 3, and 4 rock for his team. I cannot do a takeout until the 4 stone is, or 3 rocks are protected. If they are knocked out, they are replaced back where they were, and the violating team that knocked them out would then have to take their rock out of play. Coming around the outside, the right side, going by that guard with lots of room, sliding deep. Full 8-foot on the back right side. Out counting that yellow stone. It's in the back of the 8-foot. Benji Paral. He too has thrown the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rocks. Coming with a counterclockwise turn, trying to get it to the button. He's sweeping it as hard as he can. Moving into the 4-foot. Good position. Just touching the button. Three of the 4 players are from Wisconsin. One exception here is Ella Fleming. Curls out of the Chaska Curling Club here in Minnesota. Beautiful club. Trying to hit this port, get through this port, knock the yellow stone out. Curling strong. It gets by, and here goes the hit out. Knocks the yellow rock out of the 4-foot. Red is now sitting 2. Benji Paral discussing the shot to be thrown with Ella Wendling. Looks like he's going to show them some of his magic back. Sneaking through that port. Potential double. We'll be throwing pretty decent weight to keep that rock straight as it follows through the port. Sean Olson, our head ice maker for this event. Here comes through the port. Benji Paral sweeping hard. Is going to get through the port. Takes out both those stones. Terrific shot. Sitting 3. Nice double. Sweeping hard to get that to do what he wanted it to do. Benji Paral with that shot. Benji, I think you made the whole curling club happy, or proud anyway. Jackson Bestland right before him did the same thing. He too from Eau Claire. Double reason to be proud. Right after this game, we'll interview the winning team from Sheet 3. Come back and join us for the 12:30 game. Hitting on that outside yellow one on the right side. Double, perhaps. Oh, not quite. Almost a triple. We went from a lot of rocks in the house, I believe 6, and now we're down to 1 after 2 shots. Outside in, draw from the right side. Be a counterclockwise curl. Something unique with the Bemidji Curling Club is all the ads on ice. Long tradition that has helped pay for our things we do around the club here. Cuts the dues down a bit. I'm sure quite a bit when you add them all up. Strong junior program here in Bemidji. Here comes that draw. Clears the guard well. We'll turn. Trying to curl it into the top of the 4. Just biting the button on that right side behind the guard. There's a straight run back. I would call that a Chris Ply shot. Chris, one of the masters of the run back. You'll see a QR code on your screen right now. If you'd like to donate to the cause, producing this webcast as we are independent of Curling Stadium. Bemidji site, and we've tried to upgrade our electronics and computer systems. Bill Sanford heading that up and has done a terrific job as a volunteer. Bill is also one of our board members this year. Proud of the work they've been doing. This rock is going to come by pretty tight on the guard. See the action coming in. Great sweeping. Ella Fleming. Last rock then coming. Yellow is sitting 1 at this point. I would guess it will probably see a draw from the left side. The clockwise curl. See a rock sliding into the back of the sheet from another sheet there. Here comes that draw. Puts on the curl. Seeing a lot more curl or revolutions on most of the rocks here. 2 options. One is going by the stone. The other one would be to raise their stone. They've chosen to go around it. Hoping for it to sit up right there on the button. A beautiful shot. Yellow scores 2. That is Ella Wendling, her partner Benji Paral, sweeping that rock. Good call on the sweeping. Well, it's a treat to have you here, listening to our game, watching our game. Hope you're enjoying curling here at the Bemidji Curling Club. We're on your feature sheet, sheet 3. Ella Wendling, Benji Paral, scoring 2. They'll set up that rock in the front of the house. The hammer shot available to the red team of Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland. We'll see Ella Wendling throwing that first stone, trying to control the forefoot. Waiting for the time clock to run down a little bit here. Thank you to our timers, keeping us in line here. Ella Wendling. Throw a counterclockwise stone. You'll see this break as it starts to slow down, usually about 5 to 10 feet before the hog line. You see it moving now. It's going to move into position. The forefoot. Very nice. Very nice. Stops in the mid 8 foot. Still possibility of a draw around that run, either from the right or left. It's pretty much lined with the garden stone. Ella Fleming from Chaska, Minnesota Curling Club. Battle of Ellas, as well as the Battle of Eau Claire men. Rock's coming tight around that guard. It is going to get around it. Right in line, all 4 rocks in line. No takeouts until the 4th stone. Ella Wendling holding his broom for Benji Paral. Some fine curling by both teams. Trying to draw onto that red rock in the back of the forefoot. It's curling. It is moving. They need to sweep it to get it by their own yellow rock. They are going to get it by their own rock. Comes up perfectly on the button. That makes 5 rocks in a row. Very nice shot by Benji Paral from the Eau Claire Curling Club. We've had participants here in this 2026 Mixed Doubles Nationals from many places in the country, including the San Francisco Curling Club. Here comes a high hard one. We're going to see some of those rocks move. Right dead center like the rest of them. They all advance. Knocks out 3 of those stones. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Jackson Bestland. Jackson Bestland comes from the Eau Claire Curling Club. Quite a rock there. See Benji Paral trying to duplicate what he did a little bit ago. Draw that rock. Oh, we've changed our minds. Not going to draw that into the button, but instead is determined he's going to throw a high hard one. We'll see more rock scatter. A little bit outside, so you'll just clip that red stone that's in the front. Going to be a pretty clean house here. Where we had, I believe, 5 in a row, we're down to 2. Looking at the hit, but changing to the draw. Clockwise turn. With the red stones. This is Jackson Bestland. With the draw. Ella Fleming holding the broom. Maybe a little bit hot. Waiting on it. Waiting on it. Now trying to make a curl. It will be in line. However, it will be in the back of the 8 foot. A third in the red zone of the 12 foot. (2007) was the first time the U.S. participated in the mixed doubles national tournament. That was held here in Bemidji. Jamie and Nate Haskell won that event. They also threw out our first stone during the opening ceremony. It's good fun to see them throw out the stone. Jamie threw the stone and Nate swept it into the button. Benji Paral can apply his magic. Run back takeout. Benji Paral starting to curl. Nice rock. He's going to double him out. Fantastic shot. Benji Paral. He knows how to throw that rock, doesn't he, folks? Now his opponent is Eau Claire curling team. Eau Claire curling club comrade. Jackson Bestland trying to draw around those 2 yellow stones. Hide that in there. Jackson's team does have a hammer. This one's going to curl in behind. How deep it is going to be, we have yet to see. Just touching the button right at the tee line. Come and join us for the 12:30 draw, either on this broadcast or here in the club. We'd love to have you. We're going to show the draw from the other way. We have quite a battle going here, and I think we'll see it come right down to the end, maybe the last rock of the game. Last stone for the yellow team. This is Ella Wendling. Ella trying to come around the other side. drop it right in the button if she can. She's got to come completely around that stone that's in the 12 foot. Benji Paral sweeping hard. Going hard to get that rock in the house and past his own guard. Past that guard, it could be a good shot. A little bit light, and it rubs the guard just slightly. Rock a little bit light. Now you'll see Ella Fleming. Curling from the left side. In turn, clockwise shot. Her teammate sweeping hard. Jackson gets it in there. There's her deuce. Ella Fleming right to the tee line. Good job. These teams seem to be very well matched. A lot of things similar with each team. Jim Wendling coaches this yellow team of Ella Wendling and Benji Paral. I'd like to tell you a little bit about Ella Fleming from the red team. Her father Craig is their coach. She started to curl when she tried out a kids curling program in Bismarck, North Dakota. She curls out of the the Chaska Curling Club. 15 years veterans of this roaring game. Her curling hero is Rachel Holman. You see her getting ready in the hack here. I asked, what's your favorite curling shot to throw? And she said a double peel. Most memorable curling experience to date is winning the U21 Nationals in 2024. She does play on a women's team with Team Stapira. As she gets ready in the hack, starts to slide out. Her favorite sports besides curling is gymnastics. Interesting fact about Ella is that she has a mini donkey named Sparky. How many people could claim that? Ella's rock approaching the house. Sweeping it in to the button. Jackson Bestland, her teammate, sweeping it in. She could meet anyone and be Simone Biles, the gymnast. She'd like to thank her parents for always supporting her, and being her biggest cheerleaders. That's Ella Fleming from the Chaska Curling Club. Throwing this rock is Ella Wendling. Challenges me to be able to keep these two straight with the two teams straight. Two Ellas, two Eau Claire Curling Club members. That rock slides deep for her, ends up in the back of the 8 foot. Curling here from the wayside, coming back home to the glass. That bottom level that you see in the background is for officials with timers and teams, so you don't see a lot of spectators. They are up on the second floor where I'm located. Redstone Cannot do a takeout until the fourth rock of the end. Well, now we have 2 rocks touching that 4-foot, about half in with each of them, right at the tee line. Benji Paral attempting to come on those, draw from the right side, counterclockwise curl. His teammate is holding the broom for him. Ella Wendling holding that broom. Benji comes up to sweep his own. As this rock curls, it looks like it could be a good shot. Bring it right up to those stones. It'll be right in the pocket. A beautiful throw. Like we said before, Benji Paral, come to curl. That rock lands right between those 2 red rocks, maybe a pair of pants that are pretty tight. What would you call if you were lining up this shot? Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland looking at drawing to guard the rays of the yellow stone. Right now, a run back to that red stone, the yellow would pop those 2. They'd be sitting 1 anyway. Jackson Bestland attempting to take care of that possibility. Sweeping it, trying to get it in line. Covers up that right side pretty well. Benji Paral looking at the different run back possibilities. You'll see a lot of weight thrown on this shot. Red to red to yellow. Popping out 2 more red stones. At the very least, would like to peel out red stone. Eliminating the guard. Here we go. Gonna be a lot of action with this rock. Keeping it straight with the curl. Gonna be close. Over curls a little bit here at the end. Does peel it out. Yellow with hammer. Wanting to score one of those crooked numbers. Come out to the Bemidji Curling Club. Watch some good action. Brave the cold, I guess. 27 below this morning, actual temperature. I think the wind chill is probably in the low 40s. Thank you for Visit Bemidji. Has been one of our die-hard sponsors of this event. Jackson Bestland sweeping hard to set up the guard. Needs to cross the hog line, which it will. Curling quite a bit to the left. Open shot here at a run back. Red to yellow to pop out the two red rocks in the forefoot. Kind of a quiet, cold morning here in Bemidji. Shouldn't be any mosquitoes to bother you. Here comes that high, hard one. Pop one, pop two, pop three. Terrific shot again. Mr. Paral. Impressive play by him. Last shot for the red. Crucial shot being thrown by Ella Fleming. We'll talk about her teammate here a little bit between the ends. Here we go. They lead 2-1. Sitting 3 right now. Yellow team. Wendling and Paral. Coming around on that left side. Doing a clockwise curl. Trying to get it in behind the guard and as close to the button as possible. A lot of room as she goes by that guard. Coming into the forefoot. Curling nicely. Sitting number 3 currently. Picking up her crutch curl. Kind of the slang name for a stabilizer crutch. Personally used one for a number of years. Helps to put weight on that if you need to, instead of putting it on the stone. Stabilizes, thus the name. Out turn, counterclockwise. Ella Wendling. Trying to set in there. Another scoring stone. Looking good. Draws the forefoot right at the tee line. Or close, but they pull them away because Benji Paral and the Ella Wendling score 3. Now score 5-3. The lead has been bouncing back and forth between these two teams. Currently held by Wendling Paral, 5-3. So let's talk a little bit about Jackson Bestland between the ends here, this fourth end, as we do a little bit of cleanup. Mike Schmidt pushing the mop there. His coach, as is Ella Fleming's, is Ella's father, Craig. He curls out of the Eau Claire Curling Club. He's been curling 7 years. 7 years, and here he is in national competition. He started curling because his teammate now and her dad asked him to. His own dad was playing in a fun league at that time. His favorite curling hero is Kevin Cooey of Canada. His favorite shot to throw is a run back. His most memorable curling experience was getting a gold medal at the World University Game. Plays with Team Hebert competitively. He is a rock climber. Enjoys rock climbing. He's in school at the Chippewa Valley Technical College. Said, what's an interesting fact about him? Jackson Bestland said that he does rock climbing and he has 6 tattoos. If he could meet anyone, it would be Barack Obama. I asked if there's any one he'd like to thank and why. And he says his mother for birthing me and his aunt for letting me stay in Bemidji for free. How cool is that? That is Jackson Bestland. Jackson is curling out of the Eau Claire Curling Club. Curling this mixed event with Ella Fleming, coached by Craig Fleming. They are 3-1 on this event. Jackson again curls out of the Eau Claire Curling Club, does Benji Paral. 3-1 on the event. Behind 5-3 on this game here in our featured sheet. This is a 4th end break. Both teams get a little extra time. Talk to their coach. Maybe get a little fuel to keep on playing. Back to start here. We'll see Ella Wendling throwing the first stone. Well, we're going to start out with a power play in this 5th end. Fleming Bestland calling for the power play. They have the red rock in the back of the house on the left side. Yellow rock, Wendling, Paral, red rock, Fleming, Bestland. This is their 5th game. They're playing out of Pool A and trying to make it into the playoffs. Championship game set for 1 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. You have a great seat in the house to see that as it'll be played on this championship sheet. They take out their own stone, which they cannot take out the opposing team's stone. A yellow rock slides over to the right side. Middle of 12 foot. Predetermined stone is already still sitting there, I should say. Here comes the draw from Ella Fleming. Attempting to go around the back side of their opponent's stone. Gonna go hard here at the end, trying to get that to curl. They are sitting 2. They are coming to the open side, being our left. Curling from the inside out. Getting a lot of movement right now. Will it be enough? No, as that rock's hot, slides through the house. Doesn't make it to that stone. Fleming and Bestland, they have an opportunity now. So a rock to be setting 3. Again, I believe that you'll be seeing them trying to go around that guard. Set another one somewhere behind the guard. This rock appears to be a little bit heavy. Let's see where it ends up. Doesn't need to curl to get behind it. Going to tap onto their own. Still setting 3 at this point. Was 2 here, setting 3, but you're going to see Benji Paral do his magic by taking out those 2 red stones. Benji Paral trying with this takeout. Got to get around that yellow guard. It clears it by about an inch, makes the double hit. Sitting shot rock. 1 and 3, that is. 1 and 3. Got a message this morning from Jim Wilford, father of our president, Dave Wilford, from the Itasca Curling Club. Jim is watching, enjoying the games. Fine member of the Itasca Curling Club. His son Dave is our president this year in Bemidji. Itasca has become somewhat of a sister club to this club. Play in action here. You see the rocks more to the side instead of the center of the rings. Benji Paral delivering this rock. Ella Wendling holding the broom on the left side. Looking at doing a crosshouse double. Got to roll a lot. Redstone is shot rocket this time. Although there's 3 yellow rocks still there. Ella Fleming holding this broom. Jackson Bestland throwing at the broom with a counterclockwise turn, an out turn over the hog line. Seeing that break pretty hard right now. Want to be on the inside corner of their opposing rock. Slides by it and is about a half to a third covered. Pretty even. Just a couple inches higher than their other stone. Double really not available, as they're pretty flat across and wouldn't be able to come to it. The rock on the left solid enough and have enough power to get it straight across. So I believe we'll see action on the right side, drawing to that right side. Trying to hide behind that yellow stone. There's backing on, perhaps, that would create a jam. Here she is with her last stone. This is Ella Wendling taking out that red rock, sliding across. Team of Fleming and Bestland sitting 1. We'll see Ella Fleming with the draw to score 2. Waiting to sweep is her teammate, Jackson Bestland. Jackson holding up on that. That rock comes right to the edge of the button. Just what the doctor ordered. After 5, we have a tied game, 5-5. Sheet 3, the championship sheet. Five to 5 here at the Bemidji Curling Club. Got some excellent ice makers here. They work hard all season. Carol Daniels, John Paral, Mike Schmidt, Bob Sedu, Kevin Fenner, to name a few. Terry Jackson, or not Jackson, Terry Matson, I should say. Little senior moment going on. Tie game. After 5, we thought this would be a good game, and it's proving to be one of those. This is Ella Fleming. Hope to talk about their opponents a little bit after this end. Five ends of play already. Tie game. Ella Fleming, curling out of the Chaska Curling Club, throws this rock. By the way of scoring last end, make sure to throw the first stone. Again, they could change positions. Ella could throw the second, third, and fourth rocks instead of the first and fifth, if they so choose to. Don't see a lot of that changing during the game, but it is possible and is available to them. Ella Wendling without turn here. That rock is holding up there quite well. We'll see it start to move once it slows down. Takes a little bit of taking a little bit of that speed off to make it curl. It is on that back red rock. Jackson Bestland in the heck and throwing. He does have two rocks with opponents to draw onto. Split the pair pants there. Is attempting to draw down to that. At least becomes shot rock. They're sweeping hard, both of them. Going to start to over curl, but it is going to the button. I believe they're shot rock now. Benji Paral talking to his teammate Ella Wendling on what exactly they want to do. Gonna see a little muscle on this rock. Let's see if he ate his Wheaties. He has been spot on these hits this game. He slid by that double. Just by a little bit. Fleming Bestland and looking to steal this end, scoring the even. But the Wendling Paral team says, no way, we're going to score. Let's see how this end turns out. Number of sponsors on the jersey of Bestland and Fleming. Enjoyable morning here in the Bemidji Curling Club. Watching sheet 3, our feature sheet, our championship sheet. Red now being your shot rock right behind the red guard. Benji Paral looking at a run back of his own stone into that red rock. So accomplished and hits it square. The red rock, that is. He could be sitting 3. First task is to hit that rock in such a way that it would angle raise that takeout. Certain amount of difficulty here. Benji Paral. Very close. Very close. Oh, it's sliding out. Not going to be there, but it is. Takes out that guard. Spins over. Ends up getting them second, third, and fourth rocks. Paired with that big weight, but it slid out slightly. Looked like it was coming in good, but then it changed to a slide out. Again, we thank the ice crew, including Bob Sea-Doo and Mike Schmidt. Two good men. We can give them a hard time here, but they're doing a great job for us all year, in fact, not just this weekend. Trying to get a lunch out of these two guys. Harassing them a little bit as they're in the house. Important shot here. Throwing the counterclockwise out turn. Jackson. Waiting for it to curl. As it bends, starts to bend. Trying to get it right onto these two stones in the middle of them, and he does accomplish that. Taps the one. He is sitting first and third. No guards. We have a timeout. Sixth end. Before Benji throws his rock. Looking at the different combinations, Jim Wendling out there talking with him. That's Ed Ella's father and coach. Brian Glenn, our official. Watching the time. You can see that clock behind them. What would you call it if you're in this situation? Throwing yellow stones, you have hammer. They have the first and third rock, your opponent. You have three others in the house. Second, fourth, and fifth. Looks like a hit, not a high, hard hit, but showing a little extra broom. Need to hit it on the broom side. There goes his toss. He'll come up and sweep it. We'll see right after he throws. He'll sweep if needed. Keeping it pretty straight. Needs to pop it a little bit out to the left. He's got a good rock there. He threw. Oh, it rubs the back ones. Red sitting one behind that yellow rock. 6-hand action here. Ella Fleming's last rock for her in the 6th end. First, her opponents have hammer shot. Here she is. Ella Fleming, Red Rock's last stone. Clockwise turn. Rock starts, slow down. We'll see a little bit of curl. A draw to the button. Take out to the nose would score 1 for the Paral Wendling team. Currently the Fleming Bestland team sitting 2 with that last shot to the button. Not a very good chance to make that double. I think we'll see her trying to hit and stick for 1. Box delivered. Concerned if an amount of curl that it will make. Looks like we're going to have contact right on the nose. Yellow scores 1. 6-5 after 6 on sheet 3. You can go to our web stream page, live web stream. Calling the game as it happens. You have individual sheet where you can watch. But at the same time, if you want to watch all 4 sheets, you can. Couple more to thank on that ice crew: John Filardo, Kevin Fenner. Seventh end. Playing away. Tie game will go next round, of course. After the game is over, we'll chat with the winning duo. Very even game. Back and forth, who's ahead? Right now we see the Wendling Paral duo ahead by 1. There's Ella Wendling with her first shot of the end. Benji Paral sweeping for her. Ella curls out of the Wausau Curling Club. She'll be the host of Senior National Bonspiel. Draws to the edge of the button. Very nice rock. Trying to control the front half of that house so that they could steal in the 7th. Now ahead by 1 without the hammer. Here's Ella Fleming. Red stone. Left to right in turn. Clockwise turn. Gets to the 12 foot. Utilized to run back later on if needed. Mr. Bestland. Now Mr. Paral. Benji Paral trying to come in from the right side. Counterclockwise turn. You'll see it turning sharply here at the end. Will tap his rock. Trying to talk some of these ice guys into an interview. They're kind of camera shy, but we have no camera on them. Try to draw to that pocket. Needing to score a multiple number. Coming in from the right side, trying to make this rock curl. Gonna hit, gonna be one. Rock slides out. Second rock, staying in the edge of the button. Yellow sitting 1, red sitting 2, 3, and 4. Benji Paral. Looking at taking out the red stone. That's on the right side. That rock is hanging out there. It has in the past, but there's a potential double here. There's one. Gems on the back one. Bestland has a number of possibilities. He could draw, which it looks like he's going to, trying to draw to that button. Good run back is on the left side. Into that yellow stone. Then he could peel that top yellow guard. Chose to draw. Jackson. Rock's going to start curling. Here goes. Going to get by tight on that guard. Trying to curl right on to that other stone. It's a little bit light. We'll end up just touching the house. Yellow rock is holding a firm position there. Coming with another draw from the right side. Benji Paral. Starting to curl in now. Lands beautifully to the edge of the button. Sitting 2. Time clock, both of them are under 5 minutes. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Gonna do a run back on his own red rock. Trying to pop out those two yellow. Angle run back. By the broom, it looks like he'll hit that fairly solid. Jackson with his rock, attempting to raise his own. This rock is very tight. I think it's going to over curl for him. No, it's not. Beautifully thrown. Takes out the one. Sandwiched in between the second and third stone of Fleming and Bestland. A lot of possibilities. Bemidji talking with Ella about the different possibilities, what to do. Down to last stones. 7th in action here on our feature sheet. Bemidji Curling Club. My name is Kent Barr. I'm your host here. Concentration. Ella Wendling delivers. Or a rock right out there by the 4-foot on the right side. Looking at a guard here, working to get it over the hog line. Did not achieve that. Here comes your hammer shot. Little Fleming will be throwing. Jackson Bestland going to hold the broom, it appears. This is going to be a tight shot. Jackson holding the broom. Ella Wendling looks cold back there, standing behind. Ella Fleming now in the hack. Now turn hit. Rock is away. Very small margin here to get that yellow rock. She pops it out of there. Unbelievable shot. Scores 3. She had about an inch of the rock available. I guess we have a potential measure here on this third stone. To me, it appears that it's in. We'll find out for sure. Brian Glenn, our official in the back of the ice. On the wayside, calling for the measuring stick. Fleming Bestland needed a multiple score. We'll have 2 or 3 and be up. 2 would make it a very even game. As Paral and Wendling will have hammer on this the last end, unless we go into an extra. And it does. Score. A 3-point end. High five between Fleming and Bestland. Both the lady curlers look a little bit cold out there, whereas the guys are down to t-shirts, short sleeve. T-shirt or polo. This is your last end, unless we have a tie. So Wendling and Paral are taking advantage of their power play. Could be some extra pressure, extra stress on this last end. Lady curlers here are both throwing the first and fifth stones. Ella Fleming. Going on the attack here as they set up a center guard with action away from the scoring rock. Games today, we'll have one at 12:30, another at 4 o'clock. Finale for the day will be at 7:30. Come and join us at Bemidji Curling Club. If you're unable to, we'd love to have you tune back in and hear this webcast. Sheet 3, Bemidji Curling Club. There's another draw to the left side. Curl up to her own rock behind that guard, sitting 2. Very well done. And that was Ella Wendling. The men now are going to be throwing 2, 3, and 4. Each team decides who's going to throw first, who's going to throw second. They have the ability to change between ends, who's thrown first and second. Both of them sweeping. Fleming, Bestland. Rock is lighter than they would like it. Trying to get it back around their guard. Gonna be barely open. This being the 4th rock of the end, Benji can now throw a hit. On sheet 3 of a 6-sheet club, Benji throwing a hit on the stone that is now shot rock by the opponents. Will roll out with his shooter and the opponent's stone. Gives an opportunity. That opportunity being Jackson's shot at running back his own red stone. That's the guard stone on the left side. Doubling out those two yellow stones. Again, yellow. Wendling and Paral need to score 2 to keep this game alive. 3 to win. Less than 2. Team Bestland. Here comes the double. Pops it. Pops it. That's Jackson Bestland. He too came to curl. Sitting at 3-1. Three red rocks in play. We'll talk with your winner of this game right after the game. You make their way up to our announcing booth. Drawing to that left side. A little bit of bounce. Trying to get it behind the guard. Oh, it spins back out into open. That rock would have spun the other way. It would have been perfectly hidden on the button, but it spun back, sitting out in open. Here's Jackson. Coming in on that yellow stone that's out in open. Gonna take it out, roll to the left. Job done. These two stones must outcount all the red stones to tie this game. Here's Bemidji stone. Trying to freeze on the opponent's rocks. Looking close. Doesn't want to have a bounce of much. A little bit. Does bounce. Now a wide open hit. Two feet lighter, and that rock would have froze on. Been hard to get out of there with that little bump. Yellow rock is available. Yellow Fleming will attempt an open hit. That open hit would solidify a win. For the win, Yellow Fleming. Coming out of the hack. Not throwing a tremendous amount of weight. being swept to catch it. She knocks it out of play. There's your game. Ella Fleming, Jackson Bestland. We'll go from 3-1 to 4-1. Excellent game by Benji Paral and Ella Wendling. They made them work. We're ahead 6-5. After 6, went down to 8-6 after 7. And of course you saw Jackson Bestland and Ella Fleming take out their opponent's rock to set them up for a win. Wendling and Paral will drop to 1-4. They did not look like the 1-4 team. They played very well. Both the Wausau Club and the Eau Claire Club should be proud of them, as they should the Eau Claire Club for Jackson Bestland, the Chaska Club for Ella Fleming. They're coached by Craig Fleming. Jim Wendling coaches the Wendling Paral team. We look for this game to be a tight, close game, and it was. We will wait for Jackson and Ella Fleming to come up here into our booth. In the meantime, tell you a little bit about their opponents that they played. They should not hang their head, as they played a great game. I know they would like to be in the playoffs. Jackson has 2 golden doodles, Rigby and Violet. He plays the drum in his school jazz band. Likes to watch football, play football. His curling hero is Mike Polinsky, former Olympian. He's a senior in high school in Eau Claire. 17-year-old, he's got a future in front of him. I'll tell you, if he sticks with this game. Some excellent shots. Curling veteran of 11 years. Must have started when he was 6. His teammate is Ella Wendling. Her favorite sport besides curling is baseball. She likes the double peel shot. Her hero is Rachel Homan. She plays with both Team Johnson and Team Stopera. Ella Wendling, coached by her father Jim, out of the Wausau Curling Club, 19 years old. Quite a future for that young lady. We are waiting for Ella Fleming, Jackson Bestland to join us. Up here in the broadcasting booth. Come back for a game at 12:30. Game will feature Hagenbach Laufer against Coleman Robertson. Four o'clock this afternoon. Will feature Kraft against Dutt. That'll be at 4 o'clock today. Holt Brendan against Seneca Visnich on our feature sheet at 7:30 tonight. Then tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. we'll have McMacken Strauss against Fenson Stopera, to be followed by 12 o'clock game tomorrow with Weldon Franey against Moore Wheeler. Full action coming. Join us at the Bemidji Curling Club We're on this feature sheet, sheet 3. Broadcasting here. Hope to talk with Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland. Official Brian Glenn out there on our sheet, the winning feature sheet. Bemidji Curling Club. Ella Fleming, Jackson Bestland. The winners today on sheet 3. $17 below currently in Bemidji. We had Pool A today. We'll see Pool B coming up this afternoon at 12:30. Your winners today on this sheet, Ella Fleming, Jackson Bestland. Outstanding game played by their opponents. Did not look like a 1-4 team. Ella Wendling and Bemidji Paral. This is Bemidji Curling Club. Kent Bard doing your broadcast today. We see Pete Fenton in the house here. He's a bronze medalist out of Bemidji. Watching his new daughter-in-law, Sarah, who's married to Graham. We're still waiting at this time for our winners of sheet 3. If they don't show up here shortly, we'll close down this broadcast. Ella Fleming and Jackson Bestland are your winners. Good game played by their opponents as well. Very nice game. Real proud of those young curlers. We're going to talk a little bit with their coach, if that's all right. Not certain if we can coax them into it. But they're a well-coached team. Play well. Need to be proud of them. They have quite a future in front of them. A little disappointing as they showed up to be championship curlers there. Just a missed shot or two. Perhaps one in the 7th. He passes on talking to us. We're going to call it a day, at least for this morning. From the Bemidji Curling Club. See you later on today. Right before 12:30, we'll come on and broadcast our feature game, sheet 3. Join us then. This is Kent Barr. Waiting for the team. Oh, we got word that they are coming. We're just about to close down that broadcast. We are going to have a chance to chat with them a little bit. It was an excellent game. We have Jackson Bestland coming in. We do have their coach with them. That is Craig Fleming. Jackson and Ella pulled out a win. They are now 4-1. We're going to get them mic'd up. Here is our mic. Jackson, we'll just have you hold it, I guess, as you may pass it back and forth. And We almost closed down. We almost didn't catch you, but we're
Yeah.
glad to have you here.
Sorry
and
about
and excited. I got to tell you, your partner looks a little cold.
Oh, she's always cold.
Is she?
Oh yeah.
Is she?
Even at the house.
You know what? She may be cold in temperature, but she is really
hot hand,
curling
yeah.
hot today.
Oh yeah.
We're excited about this 4-1 position. Is that right?
Oh yeah.
4-1?
4-1. We're looking good for the playoffs. So.
Yeah. You're doing very well.
Thank you.
Jackson, how many years have you curled?
This is my 7th year.
7th year.
Yep.
You know that you probably are one of the junior as far as number of years that have played. So you've progressed very fast, 7 years, and you're playing in a national competition.
Yep.
Potential Geneva, Switzerland.
Geneva.
How cool is that, huh?
I've heard it's beautiful there. So.
Oh man, one of my go-to places. Ella, what do you think?
I think it'd be super cool. I mean,
We'll have you take that mic and put it up to your mouth a little bit so the folks at home can hear you.
yeah.
This is Ella Wendling. Or I'm sorry, Fleming. You know how hard that was to back and forth for me?
Yes.
2 from the Eau Claire Curling Club, is that right?
Yeah.
And then 2 Ellas?
Yeah, and we play on the same team too for
Yes.
women's and stuff.
Yes, so
Yeah.
I watch your games and now I'm mixing up the names, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is Ella Fleming and her dad here coaching. Ella, what was the turning point in that game?
The turning point was probably when we got that 3 in the 7th end.
Yes.
I made that tick.
Yes.
Or that peel or whatever.
Yes, right?
For sure a turning point, and it was
Right.
kind of secured a little bit. Just got to keep that last end nice and clean and
Yeah.
take your shots. But
I've had the good fortune of being at different events with your dad
yes.
and coaching here and there along the way.
yeah.
What do you think, these two?
Well, they're fun to watch.
They are, aren't they?
They're fun to watch. They're really calm and cool and collected.
Aren't they?
They don't get overly excited, and they just go out there and, like robots, go make the shots. It's fun
Yeah.
to watch them, though. Very fun.
They are fun to watch. They show a mature level way beyond their years. Going to be a force to reckon with in this mixed doubles
I agree.
for many years in the future, and a lot of fun for a dad,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely. A lot of fun to watch.
Who do you play next?
We play Sam Strauss and
Well, we're going to get you on mic here.
makes sense. We play Christine and Sam.
Okay.
Yep.
Christine McMacken
Yep.
and Sam Strauss. That should be a good game.
Yeah,
That'll come about at 4 o'clock today.
yeah, 4.
And what sheet are you on then?
Oh jeez.
Last sheet 5.
5.
Yeah.
How's ice been for you?
It's been real nice.
Fast.
Real fast. Yeah. Feels like you're inching out of the hack. So.
Yeah. Did you get a time hog to hog at all during that last game?
So we were
16s?
looking at like 16-3 to start the game.
Yes.
Came down to about 15-8 towards the end.
It did slow down
Yeah,
as the
just-
game progressed.
Just about a half second or so.
Yep. We've been seeing 16-second ice pretty consistent. 27 on the full sheet.
Yeah.
Timed. Which time do you usually use?
We use the hog to hog and
Hog to
then
hog?
the back line to hog line as well, because we got the multiple split timer stopwatches.
Yeah, good. What are you seeing on split time?
I'd say I'm throwing like a 450 to
Wow.
tee. She's about a 440-ish.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now that's fast ice.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty quick. Yeah.
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 Does it slow down then for your split time, I imagine, a little bit?
Yeah, just about a 1/10.
Okay, not too much.
No, not too bad.
Yeah. Well, I imagine you're looking to win this event.
Yeah, hopefully, if we're playing good, we got a chance.
You look like you're going to have an opportunity to perhaps make the playoffs, and then let your light shine out there on the throwing.
Yeah. Yep. Just make the playoffs and see what happens from there. So.
What's in store for you after these playdowns, the National Championship 2026 version here in Bemidji?
Well, we were planning on playing next year, but as far as like our 4-person teams, she has the women's nationals in Charlotte, and then my team is going to the Junior Worlds at the same time as
Right.
nationals. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
we're looking forward to it. Yeah.
And you curl with Team Hebert?
Team A Bear.
A-Bear.
Yep. Yep, it's French.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is
No,
that how it's
everybody-
spelled though?
It's spelled Hebert, yep.
Yep.
But then it's pronounced Hebert.
I'm sorry.
No,
Th-
that's
it-
everybody
it-
mixes it up.
Yeah. Well, I've mixed up a number of names here this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're going, Ella, you're going to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte,
sorry.
North Carolina?
Yeah, at the end of February, my team, Team Stopera, we're going up there. We got a pretty good opportunity, and I think we can do well if we play good.
I think
that
you
week.
can too.
Yeah.
I
So
think you can too.
hoping to.
You'll like
have-
Charlotte. I've been there several times.
Yes, I heard that the arena is very nice, so
Yeah.
we're super excited to go. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't been to their arena, but I've been to that city as I have a daughter in South Carolina.
yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be a
So-
little warmer than here.
Maybe you'll make memories that'll be your now top memory instead of the ones you have here.
Yeah.
We also have one more event after that.
Yeah, we Jackson and I qualified for junior mixed doubles nationals in Cape Cod in March. So we also have that.
Cape
after.
Cod.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, one thing about this elite level of curling, you get to travel all over.
Yeah.
See some of the neatest places.
Yes.
Thank your folks for getting you in curling or whoever else has been
Yes.
part of that process. Mike Polinsky.
Kaplinsky, yep.
I have a tough time saying his name even though he's a friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the best there is. That's
He
for
is,
sure.
isn't he?
Yeah.
Good curler, good
Oh, yeah.
coach,
Great.
and a top-notch man on top of that.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a great guy.
Well, glad to have you here in the house. Glad we caught you,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
we look forward to seeing what the outcome is and how you do the rest of the way.
Yeah.
And I just guess we'll close down this interview. And anyone you want to say hi to, we'll give you a chance to do that.
I know my mom is watching.
Hi, Mom.
Thanks, Ann Swiss Home, for, coaching us over the phone a little bit.
Ann Swissel.
Oh yes, and my aunt. She lives in Bemidji here, and they're letting us stay for free.
And
so,
what is her name?
Darcy, Darcy Baker.
Darcy Baker.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, I didn't know that. But I know the Bakers well.
Yeah.
Maybe they mentioned that to you. I don't know.
I'm not sure. They know probably a good bit of the people in this town, I would say.
Yeah? Went to the same church with them for a while?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, great people. And
Amazing.
anyone else, Ella, you'd like to say hi to?
If my mom's watching and if my teammate Megan's watching, she probably is. Hi to them, and thank you, Anne. Appreciate it.
Very good. Very good. And Coach? They're good?
We're good.
So we're going to close down this broadcast and
Thank you.
enjoyed having you here in the booth, and we will watch the rest of the way with you. And as we close down, this is Kent Barr from the Bemidji Curling Club. Looking forward to our 12:30 game. Feature sheet is sheet 3. Best wishes to this team, and as they finish out the round robin, hoping to make that playoffs. And again, this is Kent Barr saying good curling, and see you again when we throw rocks at houses. Thank you.
My mom told me to get a selfie with you. She enjoyed your commentary so much.
Get us something you can. I'll take it.
You know what? I'd like that too.
Thank you.